a monarch in the ancient Near East. Ah, that was power. Absolute monarchy was the way it just was throughout the ancient Near East. Everybody just knew it. There was no question. Kingship was a major step in the evolution of the political systems in the ancient Near East. Like Senior Mayor Daley's grip on Chicago. Like Senior Mayor Daley's grip on Chicago, your queen would give you security. The king maintained law and order. The queen managed the centralized bureaucracy which administered the land. The king provided or symbolized prosperity, fertility, and security. The maintenance of the cosmic and natural order too. The king and queen kept the sun rising and setting and the rains coming. You gave the monarch loyalty, fealty, worship, deference, and your life, if so called upon to give. This kind of power was yielded across the map of the ancient Near East. Think of the 14th century BC. Akhenaten, the father of King Tut and the husband of Nefertiti, he reigned only for 17 years. But in that time, he switched the religion of Egypt from its old polytheism to this new religion of Aten, the disk of the sun. He even moved the capital city. So imagine this kind of power to change thousands of years of religion and the architecture of your state. King Solomon of Israel was known by his posterity as being wise, and it was under him that the kingdom of Israel expanded to its greatest extent. And then lastly, Tiglath-Pileser III. I want that name. I wish my mother called me Tiglath-Pileser. Tiglath-Pileser. Anyway, this guy was a prominent king of Assyria during the 8th century BC, who still today is considered one of the most successful military commanders in all of history. So, that ancient idea of sovereignty, of kingdom, of a realm, of a sovereign, is kind of foreign, I think, to our American ears. The British monarchy, as you know, long ago traded its survival for its power. They've survived, but they don't have power. And technically in Britain, they reign, but they do not rule. That is, Parliament and the Prime Minister rule, and the King and Queen reign. So this concept today of God reigning as a king could be foreign. Reigning where? Reigning how? Reigning when? And who is this reign? A glimpse of the kind of reign we're talking about in Christianity is this image behind me on the wall. Christus Rex, Christ the King, Christ alive, the triumphant Jesus reigning from the cross of torture, death, and shame. Whoa. Is that an irony or is that a lie? What is that? How can that be? This is the king who did not insist on his own rights. I mean, he's God for God's sake, right? Says the church. But he humbled himself, allowing messed up, corrupt, self-serving, ordinary folks like you and me to do him in. Screwed up humanity did him in. So what kind of king is that? Who allows that to happen to themselves? What kind of sovereignty is this? What kind of power is this? The Christian tradition has said that this is a kingship, paradoxically, of surrender. Surrender, letting go. It's a sovereignty where bad stuff, to put it mildly, can happen, and can happen around you and to you, but it cannot get you. Look at the serene face on this Christus Rex. It cannot get me. The most horrific experiences can come our way, and it does not have to consume us. We can lose precious life itself, a supreme good gift and crown of evolution, but we have not lost our soul, our essence, the mojo that makes who we are. When Jesus says to a weary and wary Pontius Pilate, the ruthless governor of Judea rose to his level of incompetence in this position, Jesus said to him, "My kingdom is not of this world." I suspect that's what he is talking about. The world of physical matter, of social politics, our various religious systems, and human struggles for and against our own humanity does not hold our entire destiny. We are more than the sum of those parts. We are, in Lutheran terms, and Luther ran with this theology, we are citizens indeed of two kingdoms, two realms, two sovereignties, if you will. The first one is this current political system under which we live, and in America we get to vote for. And this system has the power to kill us or to tell us who we are to kill. That's the system we live under. And two, Christians live under the sovereignty of God, where nothing in this world endures but love. The only thing that endures is love. And that place, that love place, is where the bonds of faith, hope, and service, forged in a lifetime of ministry, never die. So, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Yes, God, may your sovereignty of love and faith and hope and service and surrender and unalloyed love expand evermore in our hearts. And may it expand in the hearts of this world, even in this frightening, numbing, and selfish age in which we live. To this kind of king be honor and glory and dominion and power forever and forevermore.